So today we'll be discussing about different types of Python error. So the first one is syntax error. Syntax error occurs when Python cannot understand the code, and generally it happens due to wrong grammar. What is the meaning of wrong grammar? Here you can see one example. I am trying to print hello. But after the print function, what I have done, I have opened the parenthesis, but I didn't close the parenthesis. So here basically it is missing closing brackets. This we call syntax error. Now, second one is indentation error. Indentation is one of the most important concept in Python. For C and Java, we have seen that if we need to execute a block of code, generally we use curly braces. But here in Python, we don't have such kind of concept. So basically, here, after each and every condition, we use indentation. Indentation is nothing but a space after a condition. Here you can see we have taken if statement. It's a condition and we are trying to validate 10 greater than 5, which is basically true. But if 10 greater than 5, it should print yes. And this print, it should not start from here. It should be little bit inside. So here we need to give some tab or space. That is called indentation. Now the third one, that is name error. It occurs when a variable is used before it is defined. That in programming, if we want to use any variable, before using that variable, we need to define it. Here I am trying to print x, but I didn't assign any value into the x. So here we will be getting the error, x is not defined. Now the fourth one, that is type error. Type error is one of the most important concept in programming, for any kind of programming, as well as it is applicable for Python programming. So now it occurs when two incompatible data types are used together. What is the meaning of incompatible data type? Incompatible data type is nothing but when we try to do some arithmetic operation with different data types. Like here you can see I am trying to add one integer with one string, which is not possible. Correct? In our daily life also, suppose if I ask you that I have given 2 potatoes and 3 apples, total how many are there? It is very difficult to answer, correct? Because apples are fruits types and potatoes are vegetable types. We can't combine them together. So cannot add integer and string. So type error, it is one of the most important error, because to understand programming, first you need to understand the data type. Here you should know that 10 is an integer and 5 is a string. Then value error. In that value error, when it occurs when correct type is used but wrong value is given. So basically here I am using correct type, it is a string, but what I am trying to do, I am trying to convert this string into integer, which is not possible. ABC cannot be converted into integer. So in this kind of scenario, we get value error. Now index error. Index error is a very much common type of error whenever we deal with list. So here you can see I have taken a list and I have assigned 3 elements into it. Now what I am trying to do, I am trying to print the index position 5, correct? But for that list, as you can see, it starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2, maximum index value is 2. But here I am trying to print index position 5 value. So which is creating index error. Index 5 does not exist. Now key error. It occurs when a key is not found in a dictionary. Basically we know dictionary is nothing but a key value pair. Here it is one element dictionary. I am having a key A and I have assigned a value there which is 1. But here what I am trying to do, in the same dictionary I am trying to find a value for key B. But here the key B does not exist. So that's why we are getting this kind of error, which we call key error. Now zero division error, this is very much common. For mathematics also we have seen, if we try to divide something with 0, it throws error. In Python also, here what I am trying to do, I am trying to divide 10 by 0. So basically this will throw 0 division error. Division by 0 is not allowed, so obviously it will throw error. So these are the few common errors we find in Python program, and we have to be careful about this kind of programming. We need to practice more, so we'll get more knowledge about this. Hope you understood the concept. See you in the next session. Till then, bye and take care.